it was a patriotic night for those attending the 17th Annual Catholic Schools Dinner a few nights ago. The Marines were in full force as alumni, an area Catholic school, and a Sister of St. Joseph dedicated to Catholic education were honored. Peggy Weber was there and tells us about this special night.
It was a festive and joyful gathering for supporters of Catholic education in the Diocese of Springfield. The 17th annual event was held at the Castle of Knights in Chicopee. The theme for the night was Investing in Our Children, and the funds raised offered scholarship support for students attending Catholic schools in the Diocese of Springfield. Springfield Bishop Emeritus Timothy McDonnell presided over the special evening. Deacon Paul Federici, chairman of the Diocesan Catholic School Board, and his wife Mary emceed the event. It was a very poignant moment when the Distinguished Community Leader Award was given to Jeremiah and Betty Sullivan in honor of their son, Gunnery Sergeant Thomas Sullivan, a Cathedral High School graduate who lost his life last year while protecting others during an attack on the Naval Reserve Center in Chattanooga, Tennessee. His brother Joe and sister Diane reflected on the award.
It's very meaningful because Tommy did take his schooling and his upbringing very seriously, and from day one, 18 years of service, he came back to school to visit the students all the time. He loved going in uniform, the kids loved seeing him, and what they said in the speech earlier, like the preceding generations all knew who he was because he always kept coming back. Like he loved it, he loved his past, he loved his school, he loved his upbringing.
The keynote speaker was retired Marine Lieutenant Colonel Bennett Walsh, superintendent of the Holyoke Soldiers' Home, and a graduate of the former Holy Name Grammar School and Cathedral High School. He praised his Catholic faith and education.
I believe it set the foundation for me to be a successful human being throughout my life. I had tremendous love from my family, learned to be a Catholic through my parents and through one of my great aunts who was a Sister of St. Joseph, and it really gave me that bedrock foundation to just be a good human being.
St. Mary's School in Lee was honored for its 130th anniversary this year. Principal Jen Maston said the school was grateful.
We're just so honored to have been here for so long. 130 years is a long time to be educating students, and Catholic education is such an important role to have. And the fact that we've sustained that for so long is just such an honor for us.
The Catholic School Dinner does more than raise funds and honor people. It brings all of those together who care about Catholic education, and it shows just how many people value this ministry.
Sister of St. Joseph, Connie Roy, was given the Lifetime Achievement Award for her more than 50 years of service in the diocese, many of those in Catholic schools. Her experience included serving as a diocesan associate superintendent of personnel and curriculum and a teacher and principal at Holyoke Catholic High School.
I was just delighted when I got the invitation to receive this award, and my thoughts went back to all the Sisters of St. Joseph who have served in this diocese for all these years. I took a trip down memory lane, and I remembered all my teachers in school, and I remember all my students so fondly, and hoping that they're always doing well and are happy in life.
3 young speakers from Catholic high schools in the diocese spoke to the more than 260 that were gathered there. The students who praised their Catholic education were Michael Gingras from St. Joseph High School in Pittsfield, Kathy Sadakirski from St. Mary High School in Westfield, and Braden Brown from Pope Francis High School in Chicopee. Franciscan Sister of St. Joseph Andrea Suzuki, Diocesan Superintendent of Schools, also spoke highly of the evening.
This evening, we gather together with supporters of Catholic education who come to invest in our children. But additionally, we have our student representatives here to speak to what the experience of Catholic school education is like for them, and we have a guest speaker as well. So we gather and we celebrate, and again, we move forward with our mission to elaborate on that, to let people know that Catholic schools are extremely important to the local community, to the church, and to society in general.
A moving ceremony was held when the Saloyo Family Band played military theme songs, and members of the military were asked to stand when their song was played. It put an exclamation point on a wonderful night. For Reel to Reel, I'm Peggy Weber.